warning. Post-Brexit inspections are set to cost businesses billions of pounds, and experts say they'll fuel inflation. But let's get you some more analysis now on the new Brexit food import checks that begin today. Nigel, Jenney is the CEO of the Fresh Produce Consortium. Great to have you with us. Listen, I thought Brexit was done and dusted, but these new checks, just bring viewers up to date briefly on what they are.
Good morning, everyone. The checks really affect today. So goods arriving from the EU, which is a whole range of food and drink, will from time to time be stopped and inspected at government facilities. So it will cost a considerable amount of money and will cause delays from an industry point of view.
OK, so the big question for viewers watching as they're eating breakfast, heading out to work, is who will be hit with the bill then? Because this will, of course, increase costs for businesses.
Well, sadly, in a fantastic way, the government had an opportunity to build a revolutionary new border. In reality, it's failed to do that. It's actually implementing a highly expensive, very costly border strategy when much more affordable alternatives were available. So if you take my sector specifically, which is fresh fruit, vegetables, cut flowers and plants, our position currently is that that will cost our industry over £200 million a year, which ultimately, sadly, has to be passed on to hard-pressed consumers.
Do you think that the government has listened to experts, have listened to people like you, experts in the field?
Well, I think they've listened, but if I'm being polite, they simply haven't understood, because our industry imports highly perishable, just-in-time goods. So in other words, we are literally, as we speak, harvesting and packing goods in Europe for delivery later today, so we can all enjoy tomorrow morning at our breakfast tables, your local retailer, your school, your hospital, your cafe. That is how time critical our goods are. And another point really is that there are available much more affordable solutions that the industry has offered to government that are simply being ignored as we speak.
Is there room to make improvements on this? Because ultimately people will be looking at these changes today, and I suppose I'm thinking about confidence in the British, in the UK market. That will be taking a bit of a dent.
Well, look, the industry can offer an immediate solution today that actually would remove the majority of that £200 million bill that I've just mentioned. And I'll give you an example. Proactively, the industry for several years now has built and developed control points, which are, in essence, facilities which are allowed to present goods for official inspections. Those are far more efficient, far more cost-efficient than the government alternative, which is a Shevington facility in Kent. And if I put that in context for your listeners this morning, if I could, our viewers, is that if I use a commercial facility, I only pay a fee if my goods are selected for inspection. That's probably about £100. If I use a government facility, I pay on every single time my goods cross the border, whether an inspection takes place or not. So on the equivalent inspection cost, a commercial facility is £100. The government facility is almost £5,000. And what I think pushes the industry to an absolute apoplectic issue is we were told 2 weeks ago what these fees would be, so very short notice, and at the same time we were told 2 weeks ago that government would not service the commercial facilities which our industry has proactively invested in, that would do the job far more cost effectively, but will not provide inspectors after 7 p.m. in the evening, when in reality, as I've already explained, the majority of my sector's goods arrive through the evening and through the night to give us all the best quality produce we can enjoy.
OK. Nigel, we'll have to leave it there, but really good to get your perspective on this big story today. Thank you.
Thank you very much.